all the times Kim Kardashian has risked injuring herself by squeezing into ridiculous outfits. She's a style icon that has served as a muse for several designers. And Kim Kardashian is so committed to fashion that she has previously boasted of her ability to wear literally anything, stating, "I don't care how uncomfortable, I don't care how long, if I have to wear a diaper and not go to the bathroom, I don't care what I have to do." Proving to be a woman of her word. Fans were left in hysterics this week when a never-before-seen video of Kim at the All's Fair premiere emerged. For the red carpet event, Kim, 45, had turned heads in an eye-popping metallic brown, draped gown by Schiaparelli Couture. But the gown was far from practical, with the video revealing she couldn't sit down at the event, having to be pushed sideways into her seat by an aide.
Get ready for a fitness upgrade. Featuring cutting-edge technology and high-precision sensors and tracking on the free VSync app, the eTech City Smart Fitness Scale is your platform for success. The scale provides 13 essential biometrics, complete with helpful data graphs on the VSync app, all viewable on your personal profile. The scale handles all kinds of shapes and sizes and is safe for the whole family to use, at home or on the go.
Ready to order? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/9.
Yet while the clip was humorous, Kim has a history of pushing herself to her limits to fit into clothing. At some points, risking her health with crash diets or injury with trip hazard outings. Kim Kardashian is so committed to fashion that she has previously boasted of her ability to wear literally anything, stating, "I don't care how uncomfortable, I don't care how long." Proving to be a woman of her word, fans were left in hysterics this week when a never-before-seen video of Kim at the All's Fair premiere emerged where she was unable to sit in her dress. Kim set herself a near-impossible challenge for the 2022 Met Gala when she decided to squeeze into Marilyn Monroe's famous gown. For the gilded glamour theme, she borrowed the iconic gold dress that Marilyn wore to sing Happy Birthday to then-President John F. Kennedy in 1962. Kim was loaned the gown by officials at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, where the 60-year-old dress has been stored in a temperature-controlled environment since it was bought for a record-breaking $5 million in 2016. Yet 3 weeks before the Met, Kim realized she still couldn't fit into the garment, so embarked on an extreme crash diet that saw her drop 16 lb. "I tried it on and it didn't fit me, and so I said give me like 3 weeks. I had to lose 16 pounds by today to be able to fit this," she said on the red carpet of the event. "It was such a challenge, it was like a role, I was determined to fit in it." She later told Vogue that she went on a ruthlessly strict diet in order to slim down, admitting she had cut out all carbs and sugar. "I would wear a sauna suit twice a day, run on the treadmill, completely cut out all sugar and all carbs, and just eat the cleanest veggies and protein," she shared. After she was accused of promoting unhealthy body image, Kim hit back by saying, "Okay, Christian Bale can do it for a movie role and that is acceptable. Even Renee Zellweger gained weight for a role. I wasn't saying, hey everyone, why don't you go lose this weight in a short period of time?" In 2022, Kim donned Marilyn Monroe's Happy Birthday Mr. President gown at the Met Gala and revealed she shed 16 pounds in 3 weeks to fit in it. The Marilyn Monroe collection shared before and after photos of the dress on display at Ripley's Believe It or Not to show the alleged damage after Kim squeezed into the gown. Yet despite her best efforts, Kim was still unable to zip up the gown and had to add a white fur shawl to the look to hide that it was open in the back. She only wore the original dress for her red carpet appearance and changed into a replica before making her way into the Met Gala. Speaking to Vogue about her iconic ensemble, the reality star insisted that she would never risk any damage to the gown and therefore took steps to ensure that she had a backup option before heading into the event itself. "I'm extremely respectful to the dress and what it means to American history," she said. "I would never want to sit in it or eat in it or have any risk of any damage to it, and I won't be wearing the kind of body makeup I usually do." However, fans were quick to share pictures of rips and tears to the garment upon its return, claiming Kim had damaged the dress. Great care was taken to preserve this piece of pop culture history, Ripley's said in May. With input from garment conservationists, appraisers, and archivists, the garment's condition was top priority. Believe it or not, no alterations were to be made to the dress, and Kim even changed into a replica after the red carpet. Hundreds of fans took to the comments to point out the alleged damage in the before and after photos shared by the Marilyn Monroe collection, though there was no way to confirm the validity of the images. Missing so many crystals and those tears, one person wrote. What a disaster! Kim gave fans an insight as to how she makes her tight ensembles work as she was filmed squeezing into a latex co-ward during Paris Fashion Week. Kim also had to layer up with a latex jacket and gloves before the skin-tight look was complete. Famed for her curves, the mother of four required several assistants to squeeze her into the bombing ensemble, with the process documented on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kim was seen suffering for style as she struggled to pull the outfit on, grimacing and exclaiming, S***T. My skin hurts. Enlisting her stylist Marnie Senefant to yank the trousers up her leg, she shared, I literally feel like I pulled a muscle in my shoulder. A little while later, still struggling with the garment. Kim then gave herself a motivational pep talk as she uttered to herself, this is King Fashion Week. Having squeezed into the top and trousers, Kim said, I'm so ing thirsty. Grabbing a nearby drink to gulp down as her assistant joked, she'll need electrolytes with all the sweating she'll be doing. But she wasn't done as Kim then revealed she still had to complete the designer outfit. You guys, I now need the coat with the gloves. I'm gonna be fully boxed in, she says before prizing on the last part of the ensemble. Like literally, what would I do without Marnie? Kim said as the outfit came together, to which her stylist replied, you would actually do this. That's the thing, you would actually do it. Kim attended the 2019 Met Gala wearing a tiny silver Mason Margiela corset, but the look left some of her fans shocked about how small her waist had become. One person predicted that she'd be in the hospital by the end of the night, and another asked, how many ribs did she get removed? Kim shocked fans at the 2019 Met Gala when she displayed her incredibly tiny waist in a Thierry Mugler dress. For the camp-themed event, she slipped into a waist-snatching corset that was so tight she had to undergo corset breathing lessons beforehand. I have never felt pain like that in my life, she told WSJ. It left indentations on my back and my stomach. Kim even admitted that she could hardly sit down or go to the toilet because of the restrictive outfit, joking in a behind-the-scenes video. If I don't sit down for dinner, now you know why. Later that year, she famously founded her own shapewear brand, SKIMS, and released a set of waist trainers. She told LA Times of the company, we don't want to flat anything. We still want everyone's bodies to look like themselves and still not feel so restricted. I think sometimes certain shapewear is so hard to get on, and then once you get it on, it's so restricting and you can't breathe. I wanted everyone to feel comfortable and have the right amount of, I say, snatch, like to snatch you in, but have it still be really breathable and comfortable. The Kardashian star once revealed that she was forced to jump upstairs because her corseted gown was simply too tight for her to maneuver in. Kim was decked out in a stunning silver Dolce and Gabbana gown with a laced corset and lacing on the sides for the D and G after party. While Kim has said she doesn't mind sacrificing toilet breaks for her fashion, it seems she also doesn't mind sacrificing the ability to walk. The frock was so curve-hugging and so narrow at the hem that she decided to grab hold of the handrail and hop up the stairs while wearing 4-inch silver stilettos. She never once attempted to hoist up the hem so that she might walk with more ease, although someone in her entourage pulled it past her ankles to make it easier to duck walk to the celebration. She turned the heads of the fashion elite with her striking ensemble at Balenciaga's Paris Fashion Week show, in which she was wrapped up neck to toe in caution tape. Yet Kim's iconic ensemble came at a cost, with footage later emerging of the socialite struggling to walk while bound up tight in the tape. Twitter soon erupted with memes poking fun at the clip, with Kim's awkward stance resulting in her being compared to C-3PO, the Terminator, and RoboCop. The New York Times fashion director Vanessa Friedman was an eyewitness and posted a photo of Kim from the show, writing, "Kim Kardashian at the Balenciaga show, wrapped in Balenciaga packing tape. She makes a sticky tape-y sound when she walks." She later added, "Side view of Kim in her Balenciaga packing tape outfit. I'm scared it's going to rip when I sit down. Should I just let it rip?" It didn't rip. 4 assistants were required to get Kim into the outfit, with the Skims mogul sharing videos in which her team were seen wrapping up her body from neck to toe. She covered her famous curves in a skin-tight black bodysuit and sported pointed-toe black-heeled boots. The reality star was seen leaning back in a chair as the assistants busily wound bands of tape around her arms and legs. Additional rolls of tape were seen on a table in the background as the team worked to create the makeshift Balenciaga bodysuit. Once she returned to her hotel after the show, she then had to be cut out of the tape. Back in March, Kim suffered a nasty fall on her way to the Vanity Fair Oscar party in $80 gold heels, which featured a massive 8-inch heel with a 4-inch platform. Kim was dressed to the nines in a glamorous skin-tight golden Gucci gown, but her pleaser heels, the go-to for strippers and pole dancers, let her down. It isn't always the clothing that restricts Kim but her accessories. As she fell into the side of a hedge, Kim was forced to reach out and grab a passerby, saying, "Ah, sorry, my ankle." Sorry, the reality star was quickly helped back to her feet by her team and friend Stephanie Shepard as she admitted, "I'm nervous for the carpet." A moment later, Kim said, "Wait, let me try and walk on it," before adding, "that poor lady, I grabbed that old lady," before getting into her car. Kim asked her team to tighten her huge heels as she held a friend's hand to walk. Kim then ensured she linked arms with Stephanie as they made their way onto the red carpet.